I was fighting censorship and shadow banning and, all of the things because as an intimacy expert, I teach passionate lovemaking techniques. Yeah. Porn's available everywhere, but I can't talk about passionate lovemaking. I can't buy it. Let's not screw up this fantastic relationship that we have. Let's try to figure out how to have good sex. We tried therapy. That was, just okay. We did a lot of personal development. But when we started going to sex workshops, it really, instantly, I started having great orgasms. Yeah, I wrote a book for nude, but I don't know, it's 6 or 7 different sex dates that you can have using your products in different ways.
Man, having her here is just, it makes my job so much easier. This is number one guest over here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another segment of Ascent Management podcast, where we're, have the latest and greatest from different trends and different markets that very few people actually talk about. And today we have a very special guest, the one and only sexpert. She is, there's not a lot of words that I can say that fit this bout, but she is probably one of the most rambunctious. Is that the word I should use? She is amazing. She's a pleasure to be with. She is full of energy all the time, and she is here to bring knowledge to a very delicate and less talked about industry, which is intimacy wellness. And that's a very big and growing market in the United States as we start to talk more about everybody's wellness and sexual relationships between couples. And her name is Susan Bratton. Welcome.
Hi, Ethan.
It's a pleasure to have you today.
You and I, we were sitting in the car 3 days ago. You picked me up from the airport, which was so nice. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And we were sitting in the car shooting the shit. And I was like, it's just so funny what good friends we've become over the year or so that we've been working together. We met a couple of years ago. And, you're 33, I'm 64. And
You look like you're 33, though.
And we just get along so well and love to do business together so much. And we've grown so much together. And now I get to do your podcast. So I'm really happy to be here doing that too.
Well, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to have you on. So I appreciate that.
Oh, no, thank you. No, but what I love to talk about business with you. We always get along really well talking about business. It's so much fun. I nerd out on that stuff. I run 2 companies that are both in difficult niches, just like you do. Yeah. I've been fighting these battles for decades with this bullshit of censorship.
Long before
when you were still in when you were still in grade school, I was fighting censorship and shadow banning and, all of the things because as an intimacy expert, I teach passionate lovemaking techniques. Yeah. Porn's available everywhere, but I can't talk about passionate lovemaking. I can't buy advertising. I can't, So I ended up doing podcasting. That was not having my own podcast, but being on shows because that's the place where people can kind of bond to your brand. They can be like, I like that bitch. She's pretty.
I like that bitch.
Look at that crazy rambunctious Susan Bratton.
Yeah,
no,
she loud.
She loud. But, that's how I find my people.
Yeah. Well, so let's start with you. How did you even get into this field, especially early on?
Yeah.
I mean, you're basically a pioneer in this industry.
Definitely.
I'm coming into it 3 years ago, roughly. And
amazing what you've done in 3 years.
Thank God we've done very well in 3 years.
You've done great.
But for you, I can't even imagine. There was no digital back then. Yeah. That's a hard entry. But not like it is today.
Yeah.
So how did you even get the word out there? How did you decide to get into this field? There's so many questions I have on that.
Yeah. Well, I was a Silicon Valley executive.
What?
Yes.
This you've never told me. Wow.
I know. So I was the founder of the Internet Advertising Bureau. I established banner ad standards in digital media. I was the founder of the Association of Downloadable Media, which was the first podcast industry association for monetizing podcasts.
So you basically created the advertising space.
Digital
this
advertising.
Is wild.
I was also the VP of sales for a company called At Home Network, and we invented the broadband cable modem. It was dial-up before that. I literally launched the first video ads that were ever launched on the internet because we had the bandwidth to finally do it. So I've been really early on into tech.
I'm mind blown right now.
And then I was married for 12 years to Tim, and I stopped wanting him for sex because it wasn't good. And we were like, well, let's not screw up this fantastic relationship that we have. Let's try to figure out how to have good sex. We tried therapy. That was, just okay. We did a lot of personal development. But when we started going to sex workshops, it really, like instantly, I started having great orgasms. We just needed to know what to do. We didn't know what to do. And so it was such a profound change in my life to finally have the good sex I almost had given up hoping was possible, that I said to Tim, let's start a company where we take kind of this workshop experience that we've been through and we put it online and make it digitally delivered direct to consumers all over the world. So I launched a publishing company called Personal Life Media 20 years ago. And he had invented Rhapsody, which was like the first online music service. He was part of the...
Tim invented Rhapsody?
Yeah, he was part of the MP3 standards committee. So he knew audio, digitally delivered audio. And he saw the technology of cable modems and knew that we were going to stream audio like crazy on the internet, like we were going to stream video. He saw where it was all going. And so he invented Rhapsody. So he had come to conclusion with that. It had been acquired. I had come to conclusion with a business that I was running in the Silicon Valley. And we were like, let's start a business together. And we started Personal Life Media, and we started publishing the work of the people whose workshops changed our life. And then over the years, I just learned more and more and more and started writing the books and the programs that are now, that kind of fill out the 20 books and programs that we have. There's 44 books and programs now in that I've published. My own work and the work of others, 34 of them are mine, and 10 are the work of my mentors. I carry some lineages on.
That's
like
incredible.
The expanded orgasm practice, which is an incredible pleasuring technique that helps women become very multi-orgasmic very easily. And that's something that I've been teaching for decades now. So
that's incredible.
And Tim and I have been in business now. We've been married 34 years. We've been in business together for 20 years. We have a highly functioning relationship on every level. My sex has never been better with him. My communication, my love is stronger for him. Our businesses are amazing. We run wonderful businesses together. We have a beautiful daughter. I think we're really a testament to how powerful the 21st century mom and pop shop can be.
That's bringing it into the 22nd century almost.
True that.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's even more incredible that you took something that arguably saved your marriage.
Yes.
And then are now bringing it back to the world, which that's giving back. So I highly kudos to that you were able to create a company out of that with your partner and give back to the world.
Well, and kudos to you, because in the time that I've been working with you, I've known you 2 years, and we've been working pretty heavily together for, I'm going to say, actually, I might know you 3 years, and we've been working together for 2 years. It's it's longer than a year.
Definitely longer than a year.
Yeah.
Definitely longer than a year.
Yeah.
We met, I think it was at the event in LA.
Yeah, XBiz.
XBiz,
yeah,
right?
I speak there on sex tech. I'm big in sex tech.
But that was my second show in LA, so that's 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. And we've been working together pretty significantly for the last year.
Yeah.
My other company is a supplement company. It's called the 20. It stands for the 80-20 rule, Pareto's principle. You know, there's 20% of what you're doing is what's actually getting you the results. The other 80% isn't, if you just knew what it was.
Yeah.
And so I build my supplements on the 20% that gets the results, and I run a sexual vitality supplement company. Right?
You're just covering all the bases.
And so what's fantastic is that I've watched you launch products over the time that we've been together, and you made me a product. You made me the melts. You don't have them here today because you're still making them, but
we're on our way.
You literally executed on this product, on a number of things in the time that I've known you. You are an incredible implementer. And when you were like, I can make those, I was like, can you make these for me? And you're like, I can do it. And you're making them for me. It's so incredible.
Well, when you have good partners,
who know what people want to buy,
who have firsthand knowledge, which is the better thing.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to just go and create. obviously the hardest part in what we do is the marketing for sure, but having good partners to work with and giving you insight about what you can bring to market is invaluable.
Yeah.
Invaluable. So thank you.
I want to tell you that I am so impressed with these new stick packs. And I want to tell you why I am, if I may.
You're getting me excited because these are brand new, coming off the shelf, hot. So
yes,
tell me all.
When you first told me about them, and you were like, because I'm familiar with your sex bites, which I love. Like I pretty much, if I know I'm going to make love, I make sure I eat like a quarter to a half of one of those gummies.
Good job on the dosing. Good job.
I know. I'm always like, do not eat a whole gummy. You
do not eat a whole gummy.
I've lost a lover to a whole gummy before. He was like, I can't do it. I'm too old.
Did you meet Maya one time?
No, I don't think
you never met Maya. She's one of the girls that works with us.
Women.
She told me one of the women that worked with us. She told me she gave one to her fiance or now husband.
Knocked him out.
He saw God for the first time. I was dying. This is great.
So I love the sex bites. I love your vaprodisiacs. I know you're not staying in that business, and I'm going to miss those. Please give me a few more before you go out of business.
I'll load you up.
But I love these Vitality gummies and Stamina gummies and these Vitality and Stamina capsules a lot. And so one of the things that I really like is giving people libido botanicals because it gives them better blood flow, a little more sensation in their genitals, a little more, that's what people want to feel. They want to feel turn on.
Yeah.
And so when you can give them turn on that doesn't require anything psychoactive, that's also really good. But when you said you were making stick packs, I was going to be like, all right, well, I love Ethan Barrick, and I'm going to, be very positive about these, but I'm sure they're going to taste like shit and have a bunch of fake flavors in them like every stick pack out there. And lo and behold, listen to these flavor ingredients. I threw these in my water bottle, one of them each day since I saw you. The flavorings are organic strawberry juice powder, organic blueberry juice powder, organic raspberry juice powder, organic lemon juice powder, beet juice powder for color, citric acid, monk fruit extract, stevia leaf extract, and the silica for anti-caking, which is a supplement basically. And then your wonderful libido and vitality cordyceps and all of your libido botanicals themselves. And what I realized was that you made a flavored stick pack libido supplement without natural flavors, which is the weaseliest thing in the universe.
Fucking pisses me off.
Natural flavor, like the only electrolytes that I will take are something called Relight from Redmond Salt.
I don't know them.
It's a salt mine out of Utah, and
you told me about this.
They have a plain, no flavored electrolyte version. I won't take those elements or any of that other garbage stuff with all the natural flavors in it.
Yeah.
I don't want to put that crap in my body.
Nobody should.
And
it's
you
horrible.
made something that tastes delicious, doesn't taste fake, isn't too strong, has a nice flavor, and is from actual real foods. And I have to say, you crushed it with this product. You absolutely crushed this product. I am the fussiest person about things like garbagey flavorings and the quality of supplements. And I already was in love with everything you've created, including the intimacy oils. And as you know, I asked you to make me a scent-free version too. But even your intimacy oils are
all natural.
All natural.
All natural.
It's so incredible what you're building. I love it so much, and I love these.
Everything we tried. Number one, thank you for the love.
Yes, my pleasure. So easy.
These powders, I'll tell you, even the first batch that we got from the lab tasted like shit.
Yeah, it's hard to make what you made. I couldn't believe how well you did it.
Yeah, I sat there myself, actually.
Yeah.
Myself,
of course
and
you have to.
I had to play with it until I actually came out with a taste that was natural. Natural tastes are not gonna taste delicious.
Yeah,
they're gonna taste good. And to get there though is very difficult.
Yeah.
So it took a little bit, but we finally got there. We finally found a formula that works perfectly for the average user to be able to consume and get the best effects while also tasting well.
Tell me about who will buy this and what's the promise of the product?
So I think there's several things. Number one, a lot of people don't want to carry, the packets of the gummies are kind of large. So to put that in your pocket, some people don't want to do that. Also, I think one of the biggest benefits that we've had is with these water blends specifically, is that a lot of people have actually wanted to put it into some of their drinks during certain events that they go to, or they want to sip on it when they're out versus just ripping open a gummy when they're on the go. And honestly, so I started microdosing our gummies a long time ago, and I noticed a massive difference in the gym, like huge difference. After I tore my ACL, I haven't been really able to compete on the levels that I used to. And since I started microdosing these, I noticed my squat went from 135 to now I can squat almost 315 again. It's a huge jump. So I kind of branded these and put these into a way that it is also catered for gym people, not just bedroom. So it's an overall performance increase. And that's who I'm targeting, anybody and everybody that's trying to see better in their lives on any performance level. Obviously, this is the first time I think that you're seeing the boxes.
Yeah.
But the boxing also we branded so that it can go into all wellness stores in general, not just the specific, sexual stores or adult stores or smoke shops that we're currently in.
Yeah.
But the goal is to make it available for everybody, educate everybody on it. Additionally, you've been in this industry for 30-something years at this point. The products that are out there for sexual wellness are, some of them I think are borderline poisonous.
Yeah.
Some of them you'll have just horrible reactions to. I know because I've tried some of them before, especially at some of the conventions that we've gone to, and I've had horrible reactions.
Yeah, they're gross.
Horrible. And it's crazy that they sell them everywhere.
I know.
So I wanted to bring a product that is 100% natural.
Yeah.
And available for everybody without adverse reactions. There's only one thing that I can think of that is a negative on it, is that it has mushrooms in it. For me, are positive, but I just found out the mushrooms are an allergen for certain people. It's very rare, but it's something new. We can't please everybody.
Yeah, and it's cordyceps complex.
It's cordyceps,
right? Yeah.
So I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited. It launches this Friday. Go to nudepleasures.com for your incredible wellness needs and pleasure needs.
And that's nude, NUUD pleasures.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love it, man. Having her here it makes my job so much easier. Oh, you're the best. But yeah,
so is this the kind of thing where you drink it every day?
So honestly, I probably would, but I think where this is more so for one every 3 days.
One every 3 days?
One every 3 days.
Okay.
We're just launching it. We take feedback from consumers very well. We want to know what they feel. So if they tell us that it's too strong for one a day or one every 3 days, we're going to cut it down. We did the same thing with the Sex Bites. When we first launched them, taking one gummy, would knock out a horse. So we cut them down drastically, and we made it tolerable for the average consumer that has tried weed or a Delta 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
So on these, we want to do the same thing. We started at a good level already, and I think that we can maybe even bring it down a little bit if needed. But right now, I've tried it several times already.
Me too.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it. I personally like the idea of drinking it over taking the gummy. Because even with the gummy is all natural to the best extent that we can on a gummy formula. So this is pure. Like, it doesn't get more pure than this.
Yeah.
So that's another benefit that I like about it. I don't have to sacrifice anything. So we're here to just make everybody pleasure on a clean level.
I have to say, I had one the other day, I skipped a day, and then I had one yesterday since I've seen you. And I've been masturbating in my hotel every day, which normally, I mean, I don't masturbate every day. I've definitely been enjoying my orgasms. They've been super good.
That's what I love to hear.
Really good. Yeah, and I just have been compelled to pleasure myself. So that is proof positive right there for me.
You know what makes me so happy about that?
What?
You're now the second woman
Yeah.
that has told me. You remember Kim?
Yes.
So Kim actually texted me today. She's like, I've been trying this stuff, and I am so horny all the time.
Yes, I feel so horny. It's funny because, and I like to be horny, and I am generally a fairly horny person because I do enjoy my sex life. But I have been horny on this trip. Like,
Hey, Tim, you got to service somebody.
Oh, he's waiting for me to get home. Don't worry.
You can thank me later, Tim. You can thank me later.
It's the feeling people like to feel. That lust gives you a lust for life.
Yes.
It really does. And when you call, I loved how you named your capsules and your original gummies Vitality and Stamina. And I love the copy here. The Be Her Hero is really smart for men because men will give up. Everybody thinks men are sexually selfish. I find it to be the opposite. Yes, I mean, there are men who don't know enough to really have the skills to pleasure women, and they're doing what they think they should do, and that's fine. We live in a culture that doesn't prioritize female-led
education,
pleasure, sex education. I'm constantly censored, and I teach passionate lovemaking techniques. It's not even like I'm teaching porn, but the porn you can find in my stuff is hard to find. It's ridiculous. But what's interesting is that what I have found over the decades that I've been helping men become more masculine sexual leaders and open their women to her pleasure and learn techniques that really turn a woman into, kind of like a devoted lover to him. Yeah. She loves to have sex with him, is that generally men will give up their pleasure for her pleasure. They want her to be first. You don't have to tell guys she comes first. They know. The average guy knows that this is what he wants to do, is be her hero. When he's her hero, she respects him. And when he's respected, he feels good. And so that tagline was so perfect. And then the women's one, Own Your Body. It's so like pitch perfect for the times. You're a very loving man. You're a loving father, you're a loving husband, and you run your business in a very loving way as well. And you love women. You are not misogynistic in any way, and you understand how women want to really feel their pleasure. They want to be embodied. They want to be sexy. They want to feel desirable. They want to be desired. But they don't want it to be, they don't want anymore to show up for the male gaze or for male pleasure. We want to own our body.
Yeah, and you don't want to be told.
We want to be sexually sovereign. We want to be agentic. That's the word that I've taken to liking. Agentic.
Wow.
Agentic means sovereign is nice.
Yeah.
But sovereign sounds like I'm like the queen.
It's you. Yeah.
Or it sounds like I'm rowing my boat alone. I'm alone. Agentic feels very contemporary because of AI, agentic AI, and it means you have agency over yourself. And that tagline, Own Your Body, that is agency over my own pleasure. And you fucking nailed it with those two things.
You're really boosting my ego today. I like it.
I'm not trying to boost your ego.
No,
I'm appreciating your genius. Your genius for putting together something that I don't mind putting in my body. I actually like it. Genius because it made me horny. And genius because the marketing is on point. Oh, you are excellent at what you do.
I'm working on it every day. Every day I learn new things. But I'll tell you,
you get a lot done.
I try to.
You do.
I wish I had more time in the day, and I wish I had more of me. It'd be great.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? It's very hard to rely on other people, unfortunately. And a lot of other people don't have the vision that you do as a business owner for what you want to bring to the market.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, these products, I would say, are the culmination of 3 years in this market and learning. I mean, when I came into this market, I came in with an idea that I thought would do well, and that was the main reason why I came in. Once we came in...
What was that idea?
So the whole idea of bringing Viagra into a vape was the original idea.
The Vaprodisiac.
Yeah.
Which I love.
So it was our first staple product that came to market. I wasn't even expecting to make more products, honestly. I'd never wanted to make a whole line of products. I understand the inventory game, and it's very difficult to do.
It is really hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. But we got just so many demands for other products once we came out with those. So the Vaprodisiacs, originally it started as a Viagra vape was the idea. And Viagra, you're not allowed to put in a vape. There was a pharmaceutical company that actually got shut down by the FDA for trying to do that. So then we went the all-natural route, which I was like, all right, weed has always been an aphrodisiac for me.
Me too.
Preach.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
I like to get fucked up and fuck.
Don't we all? Don't we all? That's a prime time situation. But then, I was like, how do we increase this tenfold? Forget just the weed. How do we increase with other products?
Yeah.
So we did a bunch of research, spent, I don't even know how much money on R&D, but we developed an oil that we combined with the hemp.
Yes.
To give you both a mind and body feeling for the Vaprodisiac.
The HHC.
Yeah, correct. The
With the
HHC
oil.
with 14 natural aphrodisiacs in a patent pending blend to give you the ultimate experience. Then, just after everybody requesting other products, some people didn't want to vape, some people didn't want to smoke.
Yeah,
So we
they want
created
gummy.
edibles.
Yeah.
Then some people didn't want to have any psychoactive effects.
Yep.
So
then you made the gummies and the
Correct.
capsules.
Then some people actually requested for not a gummy.
Right. They wanted the capsules.
Yeah. So it's been, I try to keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
I want to bring pleasure to everybody in the world.
Where did the intimacy oils come from? How did you make those?
The intimacy oils, for the most part, are actually thanks to somebody sitting right next to me over here. She was very much, I would say, not pushy. What's the word I would use?
Strongly supportive.
Strongly supportive to bring in some massage oils. And, there was I would say we definitely screwed up on the first launch. We made horrible packaging on the first one.
The lid wouldn't stay on.
Correct.
Yeah, that happens.
And then, round 2 came out and they're fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm super happy about them and doing super well.
Good.
And, we're excited to bring those out to market also. I mean, they're pretty new also.
Yeah,
so
they are.
But we've also shifted our entire business model away from the stores.
Pleasure stores.
Yeah, and going more direct to consumer.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is education, right? So a lot of the people that go into these stores, they've never tried any cannabis or hemp products in their lives. And we really need to focus on education because, we've had complaints before where somebody took all 3 gummies in a package of Sex Bites. I mean, I would be fucked up for like 3 days on that.
Yeah.
So, but these stores, they're getting the products from a distributor and the distributor is not relaying all the information that needs to be relayed.
Yeah.
So
They can't.
They can't.
Yeah.
It's just they carry too many products.
But you can do it direct to consumer on your website.
Correct. So, and in each box we give a whole pamphlet about what we suggest. We create a sex journey for them. We're coming out with one now that is even it's me suggesting what I do. And pretty soon we're going to create one for you also in your box.
I forgot. Do you know I wrote you a book? I never gave it to you.
You never gave me a book.
I wrote a book
You wrote me a book.
Yeah, I wrote a
Wow.
book for nude for but like I don't know, it's like 6 or 7 different sex dates that you can have using your products in different ways. Remind me to get.
Yeah, I want to put that everywhere.
I know.
What?
It's cute too. I have it all laid out and everything.
Wow.
I don't know.
Man,
I get busy like you do.
I'm definitely
I
creating a
forgot.
brochure
But
for
yeah,
that,
I
though.
told her I was writing it and I wrote it. It's done.
You know what's perfect about this?
What?
We just finished your new landing pages.
Oh, good.
So when orders come in, we're going to
Super.
include a packet
Include the
of that
book.
in there. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
We also changed up the packages for you.
Yeah.
So super excited about those
My
launches.
pages are Lovers Bundle and lusty bundle right now. And then we're launching a new one. We'll launch a new page with this, but we'll also have, when the melts come in, we'll have a new page for the melts and with the intimacy oil. I think that'll be good. I think that's an important thing is that you're building custom pages for me. And I'm marketing to my list, and I'm going on 100 podcasts a year. I'm speaking from stage. I did a big giveaway of nude at the Biohackers World Show this weekend. They went nuts for your stuff. They wanted it. They as a matter of fact, it's so funny. I can tell when there's hit products because people will literally get up on their chair and wave to be the winner of the thing I'm giving away. When I was like, and some of this is, like the sex bites, they're going to have a little bit of psychoactive ingredients. It's going to have some THC in there. It's called HHC. So raise your hand if you want it. And there are certain people in the audience who are going, oh,
me.
Oh, yeah, me. Those are the people that love to get fucked up and fucked.
They're your kind of people. Let's go.
They're my people. Yeah. And I really appreciate how you have devoted resources to converting offers for me that give me a good EPC, earnings per click, on the traffic. So when I send out my newsletter and I promote your various packages and products, I make good revenue. And now I have started this Intimacy Alliance, which is this business mastermind. And I have
genius, by the way.
50 plus now, a little more than 50 sexperts from around the world who I've personally invited into my mastermind. And I teach them digital marketing and revenue generation every week. All my strategies, I do it. I literally don't charge them. I do it for free. But it's a way that I can give back to my industry because we're so shadow banned all the time. And so we do a lot of collabs together, and we cross promote each other, and we integrate into each other's back end offers, and we do affiliate for each other, and we do, swaps of free gifts just to cross-pollinate our newsletters, and we do Instagram lives and Substack lives, and we get each other speak ops. And one of the things that was happening for me is that I've been just the last couple years, it only took 2 decades, but the last couple years I've become I've gotten a lot more exposure. And so I get a lot of opportunities coming my way. And so I can't say yes to everything.
Impossible.
And so now I've got 50 incredible sexpert digital marketers who have newsletters, podcasts, websites, social media followings, etc. They've got communities, they've got audience, and I'm putting together. First thing I can do is I can be like passing forward the opportunities that come to me that I can't get done, so I can say, oh, I can't do it, but I've got the perfect person for you. This is exactly who you need. I'm helping raise up the people in my industry, and I'm creating this thing called the Intimacy Activation Network, which is a brand can come to me with a minimum of a $3,000 quarterly buy, because it takes a lot for experts to create content and push it out there. There's a lead time for it. So brands have to be patient with creators creating great content. But when you get somebody who's a good marketer, who's a sexpert, who has a good following, and they create content for the brand, that content is everlasting. Yeah. And that is a really nice program where the marketer can come and say, okay, I want to spend this much money, I want to get across this much media buy to these particular sexperts, or give me all your people who do Tantra, or give me all your people who are doing kink, or give me all your people who are doing marital relationship, sexless marriage types of thing. And you can target within it as well. And that's been going very well. I think that brands, and I'd like your take on this, because one of the things that's happening is that affiliate marketing isn't working so well now with GDPR and cookie banners. Yeah. We're sending even more traffic than ever and making less money because the sales aren't trackable.
Super hard to track.
So we're moving into a hybrid style marketing relationship with the creme de la creme sexperts who can drive good traffic. Yeah. And when we do that, we're getting a variable compensation. Like we'll give you a certain amount fixed fee plus variable compensation override on sales so that you're making your money for your effort. We're getting the sales and everybody's happy. So that's the direction that I'm kind of taking everything right now.
So, I mean, personally, I think it's genius overall. I think in this industry specifically, I mean, you and I know the hardships of this industry. Very few people watching this are going to understand how difficult this industry is.
It's the hardest.
But
it's harder than guns and ammo.
way harder.
Way harder.
Way harder. But the reality is that you creating the alliance. Mm-hmm. I mean, number one in there, I'm guessing you're going to have a ton of email marketing.
Yes.
I mean, which is the highest conversion rate possible.
It is.
So that's number one. Number two, having the segmented of the kinks, as you stated, is also invaluable. Mm-hmm. Companies like me don't have to go search for what we need.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's different brands and different stuff that every person sells, and they need to have that right niche. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I would probably shift in your whole idea is, and this is more so on your side than the brand side.
Okay.
Would be how for you guys can make more money.
Yeah.
Your alliance should have its own platform.
Yeah, we're working on it now.
A website.
Yeah.
And you should have your own marketplace.
Yes, we do.
And dropship.
That's exactly what our own marketplace. What do you mean?
So
tell me about that.
So this is on a marketing standpoint for me.
It's a marketing show. Is what we're talking about.
This is a marketing show. So the reality is that there's never going to be perfect conversion optimization for you on every company that you work with.
Right.
Right. But if you have your own platform and you have your own affiliates or alliance that you can bring all the traffic to that page, number one, you can then send an email marketing from that alliance from that page with everybody's emails, which is...
So what you're saying is I would make a page with intimacy oil, and then that would be resident on our site. It would be a custom landing page with your products, and then everybody could send their traffic to it.
Correct.
And what's the benefit of that versus having the page on your site?
You make more money.
How do I do that? Because I'm taking inventory?
No, it's drop shipping. So
how am I making more money?
Because like for me, for example, we do this with some third-party fulfillment centers.
Okay.
And they actually list our product for us.
Yeah.
And we give it to them at a wholesale price. And they're making from the wholesale to the retail price.
Okay.
Which is significantly more than the current commission structures on most affiliate programs.
Right.
So like, for example, I'll throw out let's do the Sex Bites.
Okay.
The Sex Bites on a wholesale standpoint the stores are paying depending on the numbers that they order, between $4 and $5 a pack. Okay. Retail's paying about $10 a pack. So
there's 50% margin.
There's a 50% margin.
Where a typical affiliate commission is 15, 20, 25 if you're
even
lucky.
at the high 30.
Yeah, at the high 30.
Throw out 30.
Right.
But so you're making 50% on there.
Yeah.
Plus you're also retaining all of your client base, which is huge. The brands are not taking them in. Right. You're taking them in.
Yes.
And you're growing
Interesting.
on that. So that's the only reason why I say
I like that. I'm going to think
obviously
more about that.
It doesn't work well for me on this one. But this is a marketing show, and
it's a marketing show.
I give my ideas honestly, even though, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my opinion. I just think on a standpoint for yourself and growing the alliance
it's a good idea. In the future, pick the top converting products and build them into an infrastructure for ourselves where we can make more margin.
Yeah.
And I love it.
You can literally just funnel that every single day. And how many of you guys are doing podcasts?
There's 20 out of the 50 have some pretty big shows.
Then you're like, it's basically golden. It's like a plug and play situation.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is for you that you're going to experience if you go that route is brands being able to sustain the drop shipping. So like for us, it's built into ours.
Yeah.
Like all it is an API. Tim will be super easy with that. But a lot of brands are not up to the point where we are structurally to be able to handle that. So obviously you got to find good brand partners,
right,
that are capable to work with you.
Now with the tariffs and all that kind of stuff too, brands are struggling to get product.
The inventory,
to get inventory is an issue right now too.
Yeah, I mean, for me, we have our Vapor DZX, the devices stuck in the port of Los Angeles for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah,
we
still
have
there.
so many hate emails from customers asking when the fuck our product's going to be back in stock.
I know.
It is what it is, and that's only because of the government shutdown.
Right.
Forget the tariffs, but
Yes.
that's a whole nother standpoint.
Yeah.
But I do have a question for you on the marketing standpoint.
Yeah.
So you have a huge channel, a huge following. Sorry, not channel, but
it's about 500,000. I would say I am at the bottom of the top tier of influencers at about 500,000 addressable audience, between 250,000 in social media and 300,000 on my email newsletter. And any particular newsletter I send out probably gets, 65, 75,000 people will click on something in an email.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It only took me a couple decades to get there. And it's a leaky sieve. That's why I do 100 podcasts a year, because that's my main traffic driving strategy. Is I have free gifts that I give away, and then people opt in to my newsletter, and I monetize them through my own products and your products and others.
So, I mean, it's mind-blowing to me how you have not started your own channel.
Channel of what?
Like your own YouTube channel.
I have one. I have 100,000 subscribers.
Sorry, your own podcast.
Oh, it's much better to go on other people's podcasts for me.
Well, tell me.
Okay. So
on a marketing standpoint, I just want to know, because like you do 100 podcasts a year.
Yeah.
That's a fuck ton of podcasts to be going every place to other people.
Yeah, I don't go to most of them. I have a broadcast studio in both of my houses.
Okay.
So all I have to do is plop my ass in the chair and do a show. Right? And I've got super good mics, super good lighting, so I look pretty good, right? And most of the shows I go on now, they're using Squadcast or Riverside, so they're getting decent video, where it used to be all Zoom, which was terrible. But here's my thinking on it. So I could be the host of a show, interview people, which I've done. I had a show 2 decades ago on iTunes when it very first launched called Dishy Mix. Isn't that a cute name?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I like it.
And it was a business-to-business show, and I interviewed business marketers, digital marketers. It was a digital marketing show.
Wow. All right. Welcome to Ascent Management.
Exactly.
I like your name better though.
Dishy Mix. And so I did that for a couple of 100 episodes, and it was interesting. But one of the things that I realized is that I'm better as the guest than the host, because I just have this vast amount of knowledge that I want to impart, and I'm better at telling you and being interviewed than I am just holding the structure of the interview. So like, I'm the talent in that way, where I'm an even better guest than I am a host. The second thing is I don't have to produce my own show. I can just go on shows, and I can block my calendar off whenever I don't want to do shows, and my publicist knows when not to book me and when to book me. So I have a publicist. Her name is Madison. She works at Dale & Miller PR. They are the leading podcast booking agency, especially in the health and wellness space.
Interesting.
And so they know all the health shows. So I started out, they had to kind of learn the sexuality shows and get me on those, but that was pretty easy. That's low-hanging fruit for me, is sex shows, right? So I've done pretty much all the sex shows. I haven't done Dan Savage's show, Savage Love. I'd like to do his show.
Dan Savage.
Dan, hello.
Hit her up.
Get her up.
This is #1 guest over here.
But I've done almost every big sex show, and many of them I go on over and over as a repeat guest. So that's my other strategy, is that halfway through the show, you want me to come back.
Got it.
Because it's even better to be on the same show 2, 3, 4, 5 times, because you have a rapport with the host built up that makes it an even better show. Like, one of the reasons this episode's going to be so good is because we're already such good friends.
Yeah,
and we
100%.
just really enjoy each other. Exactly. But when you first go on a show, you're learning them. Like, I just did a second show with Leo, and it was even better than the first one because we're so comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
So that is one thing. Then over time, I started expanding from the sexuality category, the wellness and longevity category, and into what I call really just like mindset, entrepreneur. What I've found is that people who are willing to learn how to be good lovers tend to be growth mindset people.
Yes.
Like, oh, if I can learn something, I'll be better. Not everybody is. Only about 15% of people are growth mindset open to sexuality. Out of 100, there's only 15%. So going to growth mindset, entrepreneur, like when I was on Diary of a CEO, that's a good show for me because those people like to learn how to be better. So that's a perfect category. And then the fourth category that I go on are what I would call pop culture. So we talk about sex trends and things like that. And those tend to be really big shows as well.
Yeah, they're more broad range.
And I have 75 unique podcast pitches. I've got apportioned across those 4 verticals. So Madison, I wrote these over many years, and I'm constantly adding to them when I come up with them. Like I just did a keynote for an event from a DNA company on fertility, and I did sexy fertility, planting the seeds of a lifetime of passion. And then I'm like, shit, I need to turn that into a pitch. So then I sent it to Madison, and I got on 5 fertility shows immediately with that pitch, right?
Yeah, fertility's a good one.
Anybody who listens to me talk about sex on a fertility show is somebody who cares about their sex life.
Yes.
The people who aren't listening, they're like, oh, sex, I don't want to do that. They're not my customer anyway.
Yeah.
So I find my people everywhere I go. I just did another keynote for the DNA company. They had like a breast cancer kind of a show. And I did loving your breasts back to pleasure as my keynote.
I love breasts.
And then I'm like, I love them too. Everybody loves boobies. And it went really well. And I'm like, I'm going to turn that into a pitch. So I did it. And I immediately got on the biggest plastic surgery show, YouTube show, with basically that pitch, because he does tons of explants and breast reconstruction surgery for women who've had cancer, who have to have, all the terrible things that happen to women.
Terrible.
And so my funnel strategy, my traffic strategy is get people to go on a show about a topic, get a good hook, find the right shows, get on it, and then tell them, give, and always have a little something more in a free gift or a call to action that gets them to opt into my newsletter, and then they're on my newsletter, and then I can monetize them. So it works for my personality, it works for my business strategy. Podcasting is an uncensored medium, the only uncensored medium, so you can have real talk. So it's perfect. I like to talk. I have a lot to say. It's helpful. I have 30 free gift funnels. 30.
That's a lot.
I've got 75 podcast pitches. I've been on 1,000 shows. Like I built it up over time.
Damn. I cannot imagine 1,000 shows. Shit.
And then I
got to get busy over here.
I have drivedesire.com, which is my place where I keep everything I talk about, so that if I'm on a show, I don't have to keep saying all these URLs. I can be like, oh, it's all at drivedesire.com. Anything I show, anything I talk about, all my current stuff, drivedesire.com, just go there.
So it's like a link tree?
It's just I call it a show resource page. It's a page that just has all the links of all my favorite things. Like my Lovers Bundle's on there, my Lusty Bundle's on there.
It's like a link tree.
It's like a link tree.
Got it.
And that works very well. And when I go on a really big show, I'll make them a show resource page and give them the affiliate links to everything and let them make all the money. I've driven over $3 million in revenue for podcast hosts, big podcast hosts whose shows I've been on.
That's fantastic.
I just set them up with the stuff I'm going to talk about as the affiliate. They get 15%, I get 5%. They'll make $25, $30, $50, $100, $400,000 from my appearance.
Wow.
That makes me very
huge.
popular.
Yeah, that's huge. It's very big.
So that's my inbound lead strategy.
I'll take just the followers. I'm just trying to grow the channel slowly over here.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing too, since we're talking, because it's a marketing show. When I go on a podcast, then my team will clip really good little segments. That's what goes on my social media. And then I set them up as collabs to try to get more traffic from the shows that I've been on that would want to know about me.
Well,
So it's social proof. It's credibility.
we love to have you.
Yes.
Many more. Many more.
Yeah. So I've honed that strategy for, many years.
You talked about the short clip to like get onto other podcasts.
Yeah.
Have you done any like podcasts that are catered for music festivals or like people who like to get fucked up and fuck?
No,
Because
I
that's
would
a
love
good
to.
clip.
I'm surprised at how few cannabis shows there are.
Because they're highly regulated, even on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Even on YouTube. Cannabis 101 though would be good for you.
Okay.
That'd
I'd
be a
like
good
to be
one.
on that.
They're in LA.
I'll check them out.
Yeah, I went on them about a year ago.
Oh, good. Maybe you can introduce me.
Yeah, I'll put you in an email chain with them.
Oh,
They're good
thank
people.
you. Yeah.
But
Festivals. That's a great
festivals,
idea.
I think you're a heavy.
I'm a 10-year burner.
Yeah,
I've been
10-year
I
burner.
did 10 in the last 20 years. And now I'm done though. No more Burning Man for me.
But where are you going next?
Ibiza. No, I'm joking.
Ibiza?
I've been to Ibiza so many times.
All right, you got to go to Magaluf.
What's Magaluf?
Oh, it's another island.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Magaluf.
it's real. Like it's Ibiza on steroids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Magaluth?
I don't even know how to spell it.
Okay.
But
I'll find it.
It comes up right when you start looking. It's like crazy party, like blackout though.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's wild. All right, but we're getting towards the end over here. So
okay.
I know we wanted to do some rapid fire, right?
Sure.
We wanted to, right?
Yes.
All right, so I got a good one for you.
Okay.
Date night special.
Yeah.
What are you and Tim using on a date night special? What's your go-to?
I would use half a sex bite, some intimacy oil. That would probably be my go-to currently. And then a couple hits off the Vaprodisiac just before we lay down together.
I love it.
So waiting for that gummy to kick in. That's probably, and when the melts are available, I would be putting the melts there. Putting melts inside me too. Yeah.
All right, Tim, get ready.
And of course, I'd be drinking my my nude drink during the day. So,
that'll get you real rowdy.
I better not drink one of these every day, though. That might be too much for me.
Too much.
I might not get enough work
One
done.
every 3 days for now.
Okay.
I mean, listen, I'll take it though.
Yeah.
Keep going up.
Yeah.
For me, I would say probably peach vanilla vape.
Peach vanilla
With a
vape.
stamina gummy, but now I think I'm going to switch the stamina gummy for the drink nude.
Okay,
You
that's
know,
fantastic.
Hit the vape, drink some water, you're
Yeah.
good to go.
I brought you a present.
Oh.
Yeah, do I have it here? No, I don't. I have it in the other room. I brought you my favorite yoni massage tool.
Yeah, you're going to have to teach me about this. I don't know nothing about yoni.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about no yonis. No, I'm going to teach you how to give a really good yoni massage with this yoni massage tool, because I think that one of the nice things about taking some of your product and like dropping in together is that it people who like cannabis-oriented products, they like the way it helps them get into their body, get out of their head and get into their body and feel more pleasure. Every single thing you make helps you feel more pleasure. It enhances pleasure and connection.
It's nude pleasure, baby.
It calms you down, it drops you in, it gets you kinesthetically and limbically connected. And when you give yoni massages in that state, they're massively orgasmic for your woman. And so
Baby, you listening?
giving her that kind of pleasure before you do anything, you hold her, you give her a yoni massage, then you move on to the kinds of things you like to do during your lovemaking date. It's going to improve her pleasure so much, which, as you know, you want to be her hero and she wants to own her body. So I'm excited to give that to you today. It's called the Pulse Queen. You can find it at drivedesire.com, of course.
drivedesire.com.
It's my #1 favorite yoni massager. And the reason that it was actually this technology called pulse plate technology that was invented for men who had erectile dysfunction and couldn't get firm enough to ejaculate. It literally forces you to ejaculate without an erection. It feels so good. It uses oscillation instead of vibration. And the circular kind of sensation of the pulse plate technology, what it does is vibration will like stimulate the skin or just the subcutaneous tissue.
Yeah.
Oscillation goes in deeper, and so it engorges the tissue. It draws more blood into the sponges of our genitals. And so between the cordyceps and the libido botanicals, opening the cordyceps is blood flow. It's really heavily into supporting blood flow, as are a number of the botanicals that you have in there. And so what's nice is it expands the amount of blood that goes into the tissue so that the tissue is more plump. And when the tissue is more plump, it sends more signals of pleasure to your brain, so you come harder and better. So you've got a piece of it here. I'm giving you the second piece, which is this kind of depth of sensation that you're going to apply to your woman, and it's going to make her have even more pleasure. So I figure between the two of us, we got it covered now.
Well,
that's why that's what I brought you.
We're going to have to talk to this other company and see what we can combine together.
I think that's a great idea.
We got to create a unison over here.
Yeah, I like that.
We're going to create the Pleasure Alliance.
I love that.
So being in this industry, for anybody, for any other sexpert that would like to enter into this industry, if you had to start all over again, what was the number one piece of advice that you can give to somebody? Really get good at figuring out what your revenue model is. And I like newsletters because they're scalable and you don't have to, I don't like to work by the hour. Yeah. I like a scalable business. And so a newsletter and having online programs and products has been a good business for me because I don't have to teach classes. I mean, I like to do appearances. I do love to speak from this. I love an audience. I do love an audience. She's got a lot to say, guys. I got a lot to say. That's my epitaph. She had a lot to say. But trying to build a business that runs itself, or that people can run for you. You're still in the space where you're like, I haven't quite found the team that I can rely on. I rely on my team, and they are reliable. They deliver everything I need and take such incredible care of me because I've been training them for decades. A lot of my team, they're our family. We've grown up together. And so we really invest in our people over the long term and train them. And that's the thing, like, there's always going to be new technology. You're constantly changing platforms. You're constantly changing tech. Now we've got AI. We've got all these new tools. We are AI integrating our business like everybody's job. We have team meetings where everybody gets together and shares how they're leveraging AI in their tasks and jobs so they can learn from each other. And we are AI optimizing our entire business as quickly as we can in every way we can. Like one of the things I'm working on right now is I'm doing 11 labs in HeyGen, and I'm creating a video avatar so that I can just train the avatar to be me, and I can just say what I want to say into a voice recorder and send it to my team, and they'll make me say those things, and I don't have to stand in a studio on a hard concrete floor anymore. Yeah, but it's still you. But it's still you because you're talking. It's me. Yeah. So that goes down to what we were talking about earlier, which is, personal branding. Personal brands are going to be way more valuable in the end of the day than brands in general. Right. Because as AI comes to fruition and more of these AI models, per se, are blowing up on social media, they're even creating OnlyFans accounts for these AI models now. People are going to start wanting to connect to real people, and they're going to follow real people. And from now until this AI boom really skyrockets is the time for you to build your personal brand. Yes. So you're already way ahead of the curve than most people. I'm just starting on the personal brand level. I've helped many other companies be successful. I have a couple of companies that are very successful myself, but now it's time to build a personal brand around me. Good. And you have a really nice personality, and you're very trustworthy and very straightforward, and you're a good straight talker, and you're really good at business, and you're great at product creation too. I mean, you have so many talents. I am looking forward to watching you continue to grow and soar in your business over many decades. I appreciate it. It will be my honor and pleasure. It would be my pleasure to continue to grow with you and to help bring pleasure to the world and bring marketing to the world and teach people, especially in this hard to market industry. Yeah. If we can give help back to this market, I'm more than happy for it. And we can just help everybody succeed because that's what I'm here for.
Lift them all up.
Yeah.
Let's rise together.
More
including all our dicks.
Yeah, all the
and
dicks.
all our clip boners.
I was about to say that. That's why great minds think alike.
Couple of dirty dogs.
Dirty.
Arf.
But Susan, any closing statements here for you?
Oh gosh, I've really enjoyed myself talking to you. And we don't get enough time together. So this has been pure joy. And I'm glad we caught it on video because I'm going to watch it again.
Let's go, baby. And then we're going to go to dinner after this.
Yay!
Yeah. Get some meat.
I get some meat.
Don't worry, Tim. It's not my meat. But guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Susan Bratton again. You can find everything about her, drivedesires.com.
Drivedesire.com and betterlover.com.
And betterlover.com.
Yep, that's me.
She also has a great YouTube channel for all the knowledge about all your intimacy wellness. And then, click the link below, subscribe, Ascent Management. We appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown us so far.
Yeah.
We want to continue to grow and bring unique guests onto this podcast and show you the unique markets and marketing in those markets as we continue to grow. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Peace out.
Peace out.